Hello once again, gamers. Crusnik X here with more Final Fantasy XIV goodness. We're back on Tarl Cabot for our continuation of the Path of class quest lines. So far we've done Gladiator. We've done good old Pugilist. And we've done Marauder. Now, keep in mind, during the time between the last and... Now, keep in mind, during the time between this particular video and the last Path of Questline, a lot of shit has changed. And as such, we are going to be dealing with a lot of stuff and a lot of changes throughout the whole entirety of every path of quest. As such, you'll notice that there are a few things crossed out on my hotbar for Pugilist. I mean, not Pugilist, Gladiator. And there's a few also for Pugilist. And, of course, that's because we've changed the battle system a good bit. But we won't have any problems with the next few jobs and classes because we have what we have. As such, we are going to progress with little to no difficulty with this next job. So tonight, we are starting the Path of the Lancer. Now, to access the Path of the Lancer, you either have to start the game out as the Lancer class, in which case this quest will be available to you immediately when you go to look around, or you can come to Jillian later in the game and get this quest. So anyway, so let's talk to Jillian.
Welcome to the Lancers Guild, adventurer. If you seek to refine your skills with the polearm, then you have come to the right place. Here at the Lancers Guild, spear wielders gather to train with one another, and further hone their abilities under the tutelage of our fine instructors. Do you seek membership with us? Very well. I shall provide you with an insight into the history of our guild. More than just an instrument of war, the spear is also a tool for hunting. And with game ever plentiful in the Twelveswood, the weapon has been the mainstay of the locals here since before the founding of Gridania. With the passing of time, our nation became a gathering place for spearmasters from across the realm, many eager to test their mettle against the famed might of our wood whalers. And it was here in Gridania that their myriad fighting styles came into contact, eventually giving rise to the art taught here today. That spear technique could be formalized with owed much to the founding of the Lancers Guild by wood whaler Captain Mistale nigh on the century past.
I can never read this without scaling the window.
The tradition of accepting students from without as well as within Gridania's borders persists to this day, ensuring that the art of the polearm may not only survive, but also continue to evolve. Well, there you have it. I hope this brief history of the guild has helped settle any doubts in your mind. The Lancers Guild is always eager to welcome new initiates. If you've a will to enlist, speak with me again and we can begin the enrollment procedures. Well then, have you made up your mind to enlist in the Lancers Guild?
Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be talking.
Excellent. I shall let Guildmaster Yawain know to expect you. All who seek admittance to our ranks must present themselves before him. He will judge if you are fit to become one of us. Pray make your way to the training area within. Our Guildmaster awaits you there.
There he is. Well met, adventurer. I understand you wish to learn the Lancer's art under our roof. I see you have some combat experience. Yet it remains to be seen if such skills you have acquired will avail you here. But no matter. In my capacity as Guildmaster, I shall guide your training, beginning with the very basics, the principles of our art. There exist myriad fighting styles, each of which has its own unique qualities. None, however, can claim to be as offensively minded as ours. Our approach is ever one of attack, no matter who or what we face. An experienced lancer is able to wield a polearm as if it were an extension of his body. He transforms into a raging storm before his foes, delivering a barrage of devastating thrusts and slashes. To facilitate such a relentless assault, we lancers forego plate, favoring armor of leather and chain. Such materials as provide adequate protection without unduly hindering movement. A lancer's worth may be measured quite simply in how swiftly and decisively he can pierce his enemy's defenses. By its nature, the polearm is a simple weapon to wield, for good or ill. Even in a farmer's hands, it is capable of wreaking considerable havoc. Thus has it been a mainstay of every great army since ancient times. Yet know that a lance alone does not a lancer make. Faced with unfavorable odds, an unseasoned spearman will break formation and flee without a moment's hesitation. A true lancer, however, flinches not before his enemies, for he knows not the meaning of fear. Ever does he press forward, disdainful of the odds, that he might pierce the enemy line and open a path to victory. Needless to say, doing so requires no small amount of courage, and that is why our guild has striven from the first to instill this essential quality in every soul who passes through our halls. Arduous trials await you should you join our ranks. Knowing this, have you the resolve to wield the lance? Of course. Well said, adventurer. I see no reason to deny you a place within our ranks. Ah, but I neglected to introduce myself. I am Ywain, master of this guild. Pleasantries duly exchanged, I shall add to your hunting log the names of the creatures against which a lancer might hone his skills. In celebration of the occasion, I hereby present you with your very own spear. Arm yourself with it, and speak to me once more. I would have you undertake your first task, a trial to be precise. Alright, let's wield our polearm. Oh yeah, I never... Alright, let's get some gear on. I'm not wearing a butler's outfit. Forget it. And of course, and awesome, they put Alright. So, you were able to discern one end of the spear from the other. Good. You are doubtless eager to put your new weapon to the test, which is well, for I too have a test in mind, or rather, a trial. In order to develop an affinity with your weapon, and learn to gauge such things as distance, you are to go forth and pit yourself against the creatures that roam just outside the city. The squirrels, ladybugs, and funguars should provide you with a sustainable challenge. Put down, let us say, 3 of each, and then report back to me. Alright, let's move because we've got a whole ton of stuff to do. You may have noticed I also changed up the look of Taro Cabot. People were getting sick of the red hair. And by people, I mean Lady Darkfire, who kept complaining about it 15 million ways to Sunday. But anyway... Oh, I'm short one. Alright, let's head back to Gridania. So you are back. I trust you have learned something of the essence of our art. A lancer learns best when he is doing, each thrust making him stronger. Such things as strategy and technique will come in time. And never forget courage. Without it, you cannot hope to realize your potential. Your look betrays no hint of doubt. That is well. It is clear you see the truth in my words. That will be all for the present. Now take up your weapon, sally forth, and cut a path for yourself. When next we meet, I hope to see you stronger for your time out in the world. And the next Lancer quest will be available from your Wayne upon reaching level 5. So yeah, this will start off the path of the Lancer. We'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna progress a tiny bit and we'll complete some of the hunting log. But as always, if you're watching this on twitch.tv/Crusnik X and you like this video, feel free to hit the like, and you like this channel, feel free to hit follow. Follow me on twitch.tv/Crusnik X and live with PlayStation. If you're watching this on youtube.com/CrusnikXTV and you like this video, feel free to hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, go back and watch all my other videos, because Lord knows I need the views. And lastly, hit me up on Facebook, facebook.com/CrusnikX, and follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/CrusnikX. That's it for me, Crusnik X, out.